So first of all, good evening everyone. My name is Ritesh, and today in this video we are going to discussing about that what is the meaning of the OOPS concept in the Java programming, that is the object oriented programming concept. Okay, so in this video we will cover about everything about the OOPS. Okay, so I hope that you have clarity. So let's start this video. So let's start this video. Okay, so if you are going to searching on the search engine, that is a Google search engine, so here we can see that what is the defining the meaning of the oops in Java. Okay, so what is oops in Java? We can see that the answer is here that oops in Java is nothing but it is used to improve the code readability and reusability by defining a Java program efficiently. So what is the meaning of this line? This line is going to say that if we are going to mainly use the oops concept in our program, in Java program, for the reusability and the readability of our codes. Okay, so that's why we are going to use. So how can we sell these things? We are going to see. Okay, so the main principles of object oriented programming are abstraction. Here this one line is going to say that the main principle of object oriented programming are abstraction. So abstraction, as you know that what is the meaning of the abstraction? Abstraction is also same as the class. Okay, abstraction is a class where we are going to only declare the methods, declare the data. Okay, so that is the meaning of the abstraction. We are only going to declare what there we are not going to define our functions, methods, or etc. so on. So that is the meaning of the abstractions. Okay, that one called the abstraction. And here we have the encapsulations. So encapsulation is nothing. If you are going to bind our private data in the publicly, so at that time our data will be public from the private, so at that time that one will be called, that concept will be called the encapsulation. Okay, and inheritance is going to use for the inherit, means for the joint the features of one class into different class into another class. So that's the meaning of the inheritance will be there. Okay, and the polymorphism. So polymorphism is poly means many and phism means for, and phism means you can say that is a forms. Okay, so one thing will be behave like a different thing, that is the meaning of the polymorphisms. So we will discuss about this in the next videos. Okay, so but mainly this one is a use for the, and we can say that one thing will be used for the different behaviors. Okay, so overloading, overriding, all these things will be here. Okay, so after that I want to say you something. This concept aim to implement real world entities in programs. So we can see that all these things is going to use for the improve the code readability and reusability. So how can we say? So because the main reason is here that inheritance and encapsulations, all these things is going to perform the all these concept in the Java on the for the perform the operation on the on the data. Okay, so we can say that readability will be there and reusability will be there, because if you are going to inherit the data, one class data members in the different class, so at a time what's happening, we are going to again and again we are inserting inside the different. Okay, means we are going to inherit joint the all these members of that class inside the different class. So readability and reusability is going there. Okay, so I hope that we have clarity that what am I want to say you right now. And here we have the some contents of the Java oops concept. Okay, so list of oops concept in Java is here: objects, classes, and the object and class, abstractions, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation. All these things we will, if we have to the sum also discuss that what is the meaning of the abstractions and all these things. Okay, so let's again we are going to move to the our notes that what is the Java concept, Java oops concept in Java. Okay, so let's see. So here we have the one notes. Okay, that is a very and very interesting thing here we can see. Let's see here. one second. Yes, so here we have the Java intro nodes. Okay, so this one is the first class here, so we can see that what is the nodes is here. Okay, so let's see. So for the intro of the Java, we have to the notes point is here that Java is a purely, that is 100%, you can also say, okay, purely ops concept, ops language, which completely works with object and classes. Okay, so Java is a purely ops concept language which is used to the which is completely works on the basis of the classes and the object. Okay, so all these things will be works in the Java. We will perform all these things with the help of the class and the object. Class, we will create the object for our class, and with the help of that object we can access all these members, all this data of our class. Okay, so all these things we will do at the runtime scenario. So running scenario of the class will be called the object. That's why, so what is the meaning of the running scenario of the class is object. So running scenario means we can say that at the runtime we are going to decrease the size of the our object and decrease all these things is runtime. So that's why we can also say that is a, okay, runtime scenario. And here we are going to see that while as C++ is not a pure oops language, because there we work simple class and function separately like that. So what is the meaning of this line, that while as we are going to see that we have the Java is the purely 100% oops language, but here while as C++ is not a pure oops language. Okay, so what is the meaning that while as the C++ is not a pure language, because the main reason is here that there we are work on the simple, that is a class and function separately, means our functions and the class will be different block inside different block. Okay, so that's the reason that we can't say that is a 100% oops concept. So what is the meaning of the oops? You can also say that is a, in oops concept our data will be secure. Okay, but if if you are going to structures, okay, structural, then we can say that there is no privacy of our data, but there also privacy, but according we will compare the with the class, that then we can't say, okay, that that things. And here I want to say you that, yeah, this one is a syntax for the, we have to the say that why C++ is not oops concept 100%, because only 50% oops concept is there, because classes and the object is there. But also we have the one reason that we can say that is a not, because main function is different, contains one block, and class will be contains one different blocks. So that's the reason we can't say that is 100% oops concept. Okay, that one is a C++ is 100%, not 50% oops concept, it will be there. And the Java contains 100% oops concept. Okay, because our class will be also contain the our method. Okay, that is a functions. Mean, I want to say that all these things will be in single block in the Java. Okay, so here we can see that to bind function inside a class, that is a purely oops language like that. Here we can see that this one class is containing the main function. So this is the purely 100%, you can say that Java is a purely oops concept language. To bind the function inside a class, that's the purely oops language. Okay, so this is the funda about that, what is the meaning of the oops. Oops means what, we are going to bind the data, we are going to use also, we are going to only create one block, and inside class we are going to use the function, main function. Okay, that is a system defined function, you can also say. So that is the meaning of the oops concept, that in a single block will be there. Okay, and here I want to say something, that in fact Java is a 99, that is a, you can also say that is a 100% object oriented programming language. Okay, remaining 0.01% is not object oriented due to primitive data types. Okay, so you can also say that is a 99.99% is object oriented programming concept. Okay, but I want to say you that that one is called, you can also say that is 100%. Okay, so point of the view will be different there. Okay, and after I want to say you something, the important points about the about the oops concept, that is Java is a versatile programming language. That means platform independent language. It can be run on any platform. Okay, so what is the meaning of this line we are going to see. So Java is a versatile language, programming language. So what is the meaning of the Java is a versatile programming language? Versatile means you can say that is a every time is going to change. Java is a versatile programming, runtime environment programming language. That means platform independent language. Okay, so versatile means which language, if you are going to execute the our program at a time, .txt file will be created. Okay, so of our Java of our program of our Java means I want to say you that .txt file of Java program we can use in any platform, on any platform. Okay, here we can see that architecture should be equal for the C and C++, but for the Java no any these types of the restriction that we must have to the equal all these architectures. Okay, so we can say that is a versatile programming language, it is a universal programming language. Okay, so I hope that you have clarity that what am I want to say you. And after that, here we can say that one example is also here, that is a window 10 32-bit architecture is here, and window 10 32 bits must be there, but for the C and C++. Okay, and window 10 is here, and if you want to access the .exe file in the Unix or Linux, so at a time what will be happen, that one we will not execute in our system. Okay, so that's the reason we have the created the Java programming concept. We are going to move to the Java programming language. So it is end of Java. Is it is it end of Java? This one is a question. Okay, that is it possible that Java will be Java will be 100% crash? No, never, because this one is the most usable application level programming. Okay, and Java is a stable, robust and a dynamic programming language. Okay, so robust means what? Trust means we can trust on Java. A stable means what? That was a changeable. Here in the programming language, a stable means changeable. Here we can see. And what is the meaning of the dynamic? Dynamic, you can say that is a runtime. Okay, so all these things will be performed as the runtime. We are going to create the object at the runtime. We are going to decrease or increase the sizes of our object at the runtime. All these things will be performed in the Java at the runtime. Okay, because JRE will be there. JDK Java runtime environment and so JDK Java development kit will be there. Okay, here we can see that we are dividing the Java into the three parts, that is the basic and the advanced Java, and the third one is the Android Java. So basic, in the basic Java we will discuss about that what is the inheritance and all these things, that is the methods and identifiers and different what is the. Okay, and here in advance we can also discuss about, we will discuss about the graphical user interfaces, that is GUI, flags will be there and all these things we will be here. Okay, and in the Android development we will discuss about that how can we will work on the Android development platforms, that is okay, that is a Android studio. Okay, so there we will work for the Android development. So I hope that you have clarity. And after that I want to say you something, that what is the scope of the Java. So for the creating the softwares, for the creating the websites, and also for creating the applications, we can use the Java. Okay, for the with the help of the Swing applets and Java flags and graphical user interfaces. Okay, so all these things will be used for the, here with the JDBC. sorry for that, that one is a JDBC. Okay, Java database connection. So all these things will be used for the softwares and website for the create the websites. So Swing is nothing, graphical user interface will be there. Okay, and website we will create with the help of the Java using the servlets, JSP and EJP and JMS and Hibernate, a Spring and Maven. Okay, so all these things will be used for the website in using the Java concept. So scope is here of the Java, and for the applications we will learn the Java for the create the application. So SQL will be also there and XML will be also there. Okay, so XML used for the create the layouts of our applications layers, and SQL will be there for the database connection. Whatever when a user will be come to our platform, so all this data will be stored into our hard disk in database. So that's why we are going to use the SQL. Okay, and after that I want to say you something, that comparison among Java. This is a very interesting topic here, you can say comparison among Java and Python and .NET. So okay, so what are we going to do here in this according to this topic? We can say that Java huge amount of data, Hadoop, with the help of the Hadoop. Okay, so this one is going to handle the huge amount of data at a time using the Hadoop programming concept. Okay, and it's the both platform and language, means Java is also platform, you can say, and language you can also say. Okay, and here Python is there. Okay, so second one is the Python. So Python is mainly used for the, and you can also say that one is a Java is mainly used for the applications creation. Okay, and Python is mainly used for the AI and the machine learning, that is artificial intelligence first, and then machine learning, and the third one is the data science. So all these three things mainly you will use the Python concepts. Okay, and it's better for file handling concept compared to the Java. Okay, because here a speed of the Python will be more than from with the compare, we are going to compare with our Java. So fast, this one will be fast compared to that. Okay, compare. And after that we have the .NET. So .NET is nothing, .NET is a platform, you can say. Okay, only for Windows. We will only for if you want to learn the everything about the Windows, then we can also go for the .NET. Okay, .NET. So I hope that you have clarity that what is the meaning of the OOPS concept. So we can also say that why we are going to use the OOPS concept, why we are going to learn in the OOPS concept. So main reason is here that OOPS is providing the security. So first reason is also, you can say that is a, this one is providing security. Okay, so that's why we are going to use the OOPS concept in our life, that is a programming life. Okay, so I hope that you have to the clarity whatever we have done in this video. Okay, so Java Spring is here, you can say that all these things will be clear. I hope that you have clarity all these things. Okay, that what is the OOPS concept. So object oriented programming concept is here. So I hope that if you have any question, you can ask me with the help of the your comment box. Okay, so let's bye, meet you again in the next video with the next level of the programming concept in the Java programming and also different programming languages. Okay, so let's bye, meet you again in the next video with the next level of the programming concepts. Okay, so let's bye.